That looks alright to me.
Yeah. Oh my god, you can't go backwards.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Wow.
Oh, should we just comment on it for 8 minutes in?
Yeah, why not? So, what's going on here?
What's going on here?
Well, are you dead already?
Blue team winning? Come on.
Two deaths.
Pretty sure you said that.
Purple team.
Pretty sure you said that Trinity was going to suffer, but one throw. Which team's bonging? Oh, Bong's on blue. Sweet.
Bong's blue. With Luke, that guy bottom.
Trying to pretend like we don't know because we've already called them scrubs.
Who's this guy?
Who's this guy?
Pretty good at the game.
We done, boys.
Not sure about them 2 kills. Like,
No, that's the thing though, mate. Someone like Annie support, you want to get those kills in early. That's when you know you're playing with scrubs. Oh, Luke. Oh my god, he actually got away with it. And got another kill, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's the thing. It's like when you play with loads of like really just stupid people who don't appreciate that getting a kill early is an advantage. It doesn't matter who gets it. It's still like you're getting one up on the team.
And
like
the
the amount of times you play Morg or something and you get 2 kills early game and they're like, oh my god, for fuck's sake, I'm just gonna quit the game.
Yeah.
You know, like the point is, even if like say you get 1 kill apiece on the support and the AD carry, like you're still making it a lot like a way easier laning phase.
Well, you're like keeping their AD carry out of the lane if you're just like poking them down and just killing them.
Yeah.
Let's see the farm.
The other thing I don't get as well is like, you know when people say like, oh my god, this game is going so badly, I'm just gonna quit. And you're like, it's not really gonna solve anything for your gaming experience, is it? If you just get a bit annoyed and then quit, because like you might be doing badly in game, but you're not gonna do any better if you just leave.
It's just the mentality of the kids who play this game, I guess. Oh my god, my camera works so bad.
More like French people.
Well, I don't know.
Okay, so what have we got here? Oh, come on.
I was gonna say, it'd help if Ari warded, but like she hasn't warded one side. It's just unfortunate Shaco came around this side.
Yeah, that's always the pain in the ass thing in mid, because like it's easier now with trinkets, but whenever I used to lane mid before they brought in the whole trinkets thing,
I
always used to make sure I bought 2, because the whole problem is like you try and say, okay, so Lee Sin's more than likely going to be at red, so chances are he's going to come from that side, and you're like, oh, he's ganked twice from that side, so either he'll gank the other side. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many variables. I think I think a lot of it is just luck, unless you're willing to spend like shitloads of money on wards.
I think we missed that. The loot got. Oh my god, it's so hard. Annie got really missed on the phone.
Are there not hotkeys on the thing, so you can press like 1, 2, 3?
Oh wait.
It goes to.
That's probably. I think there is.
Oh, there goes nothing. Nothing there.
The brush is looking pretty nice. nice and warded there.
That's some nice textures from Riot Games there.
I can click on the portraits, but I don't know if it's hotkeys.
Oh, okay, well...
I can maybe set hotkeys up, like since this is the first game. Oh wait, here we go. 1, 2... It says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's one thing.
Oh, and then QWERTY is the purple players.
Oh, you have to like, double press it. Okay.
Okay, so... Well, let's see who's doing...
What's happening here? Trinity buying something.
I wonder what's he buying?
Go there. Found a Trinity.
I cottoned on to the whole Feral Fifth thing a bit too late because I don't really jungle that often. And you remember when they first brought it out and it was 20 stacks? Yeah,
it was so much better then. Now it's, I don't know, it's kind of a risk.
I think 25 would have been a fairer settlement.
Yeah, not 30. But, like, I have no idea how to balance this game. Like, something's wrong, let's completely change it and add 10 stacks of Feral Fifth.
Exactly, because like if you do it by 5, that's what like a 12. I can't count, but like a 15% increase or something. Well, if you have 10 stacks, that's adding another third of what it is you have to get. Which, because obviously the problem is as well with 20 stacks, you can get that in what 12, 13 minutes, even with a couple of ganks. That's fine because that time you're supposed to be mostly jungling anyway with the odd gank. But when it gets to like 25 minutes and you still haven't got Feral stacked, like that's when you really should be like staying out of your jungle as much as possible.
Yeah. By the way, are we just doing one team? Are we looking at everyone? So I've kind of been just looking at blue, so we know who they are.
I think that's the problem is, you know, like when they commentate in LCS and stuff,
Yeah.
obviously they have like way better software, so it's probably easier to like skip around because they can do stuff like,
Yeah.
oh, well, I suppose you just turned the fog of war off, so, but you know what I mean, like they've got a lot more control over it. I think it's probably best if we just follow the action from blue perspective. Oh, he's not going down. Oh, there's LeBlanc roaming in. What's this Ari going to do about it? Oh, flop. Missed that taunt. Oh no, hit that one. Wait, does that mean she didn't taunt?
Wait, let's rewind that one.
Yeah.
We'll just slow-mo it. How do you rewind? What's the best way to rewind? Let's
yeah.
go back. Go back.
Yeah, here we go. So...
Let's do it slowly. Oh shit, man.
Well, this Akali's bossing over Mundo, which is good. 3-0. That's pretty huge, considering...
So let's see.
I think-
That's pretty low. So... Lucian's like, I'm gonna get this, which is... This is a pretty bad idea. Like, right under their turret.
With that stun.
So he just gets stunned. All his health.
And there's that armor decrease, which is going to stack versus turrets as well.
And then does he go back? Oh yeah, he does, okay.
Yeah, and then Ari's waiting over the wall. She jumps in. Not a taunt to be seen anywhere.
Not much Lucian can do there except not tower though.
Yeah.
Just taunt on carry, but like, I don't think she can. Like, this is such a bad idea.
Yeah, this is the problem we have a lot when we play is when...
Like she'll maybe kill Carrick, but it's just not worth it. Cause, like now Annie thinks, oh, I'm gonna go in as well, and then she gets killed.
Yeah, the point is, like,
that's just not really worth it.
Well, no, killing Tarek isn't worth Draven getting a double.
They just need to go back.
Because the thing is, they've got an advantage now, and the worst person you can like, because like the amount of times Riot have tried to change LeBlanc and they say things like, oh yeah, but we've managed to balance it out so that she's better late game, and it's not true. Like, LeBlanc still suffers late game.
Yeah.
So like her getting fed is almost like an inevitability, and she hasn't got like the same sort of CC that someone like Veigar has.
Yeah.
Or she hasn't got the sort of sustain that someone like Zed has, so she's a lot easier to... Because chances are she's going to kill one of your carries, you kill the rest of their team, and she'll just escape. Which is fine, because she's not exactly going to be able to stop you tower pushing. But Draven, on the other hand... Because see, Draven's not as played as much as he was. Oh, is he?
Oh, wait.
Oh, wrong.
I don't understand that.
Yeah... It's the problem where... It is sort of compromising. The problem is when they have a Shaco, it's just even more so. Like, you shouldn't usually just sort of face check their brushes sort of thing, but even less so when you're playing against a Shaco. Like, he can... It's not even that he can be anywhere, it's that he can go anywhere without you knowing, so...
I guess he thought he was safe, but like, he did go out into the lane a little bit just on his own, like, so if Shaco did come, there's not much to do.
Well, it's the same as when you have that whole thing where someone split pushes and doesn't buy any wards.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh my god, I can't believe the whole team's here. Well, I can, because you're split pushing way into their territory and that you have no wards.
Yeah. Well, like, when they're like, they don't have anything else to do, it's like, of course they're gonna come top and just stop you. Like, if no one else is pressuring the map and you just, like, go top, like, oh, I'm split pushing.
I'll tell you one real interesting thing is, LeBlanc probably has, unless you're, like, really observant with your auto attacks, like last hits, LeBlanc's actually really a pain in the ass to farm with, because they're only like, oh, there we go, picked up a kill. Ari coming back. Standard level 10 tower dive. No, but LeBlanc, the reason you can't really use her W to farm too much, like if you're trying to instantly wave kill, oh, speaking of LeBlanc, oh, she flopped that, but she's LeBlanc, so... Oh, there's Shaco. Yeah, she's going down. Yeah, you can't really use her W to farm too much unless you have to, because obviously it's like your only escape.
Yeah.
And the worst thing then is if you use your W to farm and then you need to escape, you have to use your Mimic to get away then, and then that's wasting pretty much what makes you so good as LeBlanc.
In that last fight, I don't know, there wasn't really much Akali could do.
Well, no, I mean, I think basically this LeBlanc's a hell of a lot better roaming than Ari is.
Yeah.
Ari seems to cheeses her ulti way too early.
And it shows. Super full. Oh dear.
You are nothing more than glass.
I think maybe what we're seeing here is a bit of a side product of
You are nothing
Bong
more
flopping
than
because Luke picked up all. Oh, I keep their names. We don't know these people.
New champion, Luke. Yeah.
New
What you got?
shiny skin, Luke Annie. Oh, that flash is gonna keep him alive for a bit.
It's direct camera, what are you doing? I want to see that. Okay, nothing happened.
I want to see nothing. Oh, on the other hand, Akali, and he'll go down. I'm actually like pretty impressed that this Akali's managing to kill Mundo so well.
Yeah. Like, if I,
Because
I
like,
guess
the only thing
pretty
that
far
we're
behind, but like, if I was Mundo, I wouldn't expect Akali to do that. But then, I don't know. Probably me being stupid.
Ari having to use her ulti to get out of that.
more than glass.
It's a bit uneventful in the grand scheme of things. Like I haven't seen any. Well, not uneventful, just
I think when
like smaller skirmishes, sort of.
yeah,
Any team fights or. I'm pretty sure I haven't seen anyone go. Oh, speak of the devil. I was about to say I don't think I've seen anyone go
You
for
are
dragon yet.
nothing more than glass.
Shaco's thinking about it. Here we go. That's one of the things that still makes Shaco a good jungler is being able to get dragon early with that clone.
there's pretty much no
Oh
rewards
my
around the
God.
dragon.
Yeah. That Draven is starting to chunk.
That's money. But of course, Lucian doesn't.
Uh-uh.
Oh, Lucian, no, come on.
Oh, come on, man. Oh! Oh, small thrills, but he's definitely going down there.
I don't know, like, they should have known, like, there's no wards at dragon, so they could be doing dragon mode. So, he goes out into the lane
That's
when they're probably at dragon with no health. Like, where do you think they're gonna go if they see a low level, like a low health Lucian?
well, that's the problem you get when people don't buy wards. Is it's not. I don't know. I'm trying to find a way to phrase this. Like, it's not so much that you. Oh, hang on. Oh, unlucky you flashed. It's not so much that you can't see where they are. It's that you can't. You're having to rely on like guesses to get
Yeah.
doing things like dragon, and the problem is like. It's so hard because if say Shaco and Taric are going for it, like Taric could have just been roaming. They don't know he's necessarily helping Shaco do dragon.
Yeah.
That obviously means that if they're pushing out bot lane, they've got 3 people, including like 1 pretty heavy stun and 1 stealth character, like right next to the lane. So
I don't know, you kind of like make educated guesses. Like, they've got a few wards on the map. It's like they're not in any of the lanes.
no, but
They probably aren't doing Baron at this
if you see
level.
the problem with their ward coverage there, though, is they've got 2 in that bush that sort of connect the bush near dragon to the
Yeah.
side of the mid lane. They've got 1 just under blue. They've got 1 in. See, I don't know why they've got that bottom bush warded by.
I think there's just too much coverage.
You know the sort of higher bush you ward in lane early
Yeah.
game to try and stop junglers. But the thing is like, what, it's 20 minutes in now. You don't really need to keep that warded because you shouldn't be laning them to the same extent that you do early. This Akali could end up doing work because Trinity is 2 for 0.
Well, she's just been split pushing all game, and like no one's doing anything to stop her. Really. Like Mundo's trying.
Saying that
Yeah.
though.
Oh, here it is. So now like someone else needs to apply pressure somewhere else.
Saying, unlucky. Sound a bit like Duncan. Ooh, okay. Ari picking up an advantage here. No, I was just going to say as well, with this Tryndamere, he might be quite annoying to the extent that he's not actually doing much. But
Well, this is just so bad. Like he's jungling. He should just be pushing mid. Like it's only Taric up. Well, Shaco as well. Like Draven's in this lane, so Tryndamere can just push it down mid. And he's just
I think
jungling.
that's the problem some people have with Feral Flares. They get too
Yeah, like too
enticed by the
focused on the
stacks.
stacks.
So, like, for me, personally, when I get to 30 stacks, jungle's just something incidental, because obviously,
Yeah.
I think people forget that you can pick it up with kills and assists as well.
Yeah.
So, like,
You want to like focus early game on getting to 30 stacks, and then once you
But the
get to 30 stacks,
the
you
thing
just-
is, what you could have done there is if you just split push mid, just gotten mid down, and then they wouldn't have had as much control over their jungle buffs, because they would have
and
had
then he
to
could
stop
have gone back
and
to
he-
farm jungle.
Well, yeah, he could have farmed their jungle more,
Yeah.
which is obviously more of an advantage for him, because he's getting rid of Shaco's clear, and I'm guessing Shaco's going feral as well. Oh no, he went Elder, did okay.
Or maybe he could even get a kill on Taric, who's like pretty low near the tower, when the tower had no health.
But that's the problem is you see it on a lot of like Rengar players as well, is that they stack feral and they just keep stacking because they want to get as many items as possible so that they become these late game beasts, but then
Yeah.
they haven't done enough mid